Hey everybody, this is Dino Maddalone of the Ask Dino Show. This will be our most exciting, action-packed show we have ever had. From a beautiful $20 million mansion of ice skating champion Shephard Clark in Palos Verdes, California, to the bowels of the very scary, nutty monster Madhouse show with its star and creator KARLOS Boroff. I will also be showing you some in-the-recording studio drumming tips on the new Tip of the Day, featuring a brand new song from the three-time award-nominated Joshua Paracchia Resurrection CD, with our friends at Acline Chocolatiers, Village Candy Kitchen, and the very cool Music Scene magazine. Ask Dino Show coming at you. Bada bang!
Welcome to the Ask Dino Show, the only show where you get your questions answered about the music industry. Hosted by music biz veteran, Los Angeles record producer of the year, Dino Maddalone, with special guest artists performing and answering your questions. Brought to you by Acline Chocolatiers and Village Candy Kitchen, the best chocolates in the world, bringing you sweet unity. Ladies and gentlemen, Dino Maddalone.
Hello everybody, this is Dino Maddalone, the Ask Dino Show. Welcome back. We're coming live from Los Angeles, California. And tonight normally we have guests that either do music or acting. And tonight we've got somebody that actually does both. He's got a show called Monster Madhouse. And if you took Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, the Three Stooges, Randy Macho Man Savage, and a little bit of Dennis Miller and Godzilla, you'd have KARLOS Boroff, everybody. Thank you. How you doing? Thanks for coming down, brother.
Good to be here, man. It's good to see you finally.
Thanks for coming down. Okay, now, you and I we both have something in common.
Yes.
We have a lot of things in common. We are both musicians. We love to play.
Indeed.
Since we were little kids, obviously.
Goes way back, man.
Way back. We're not going to mention how long.
Music's very important. Very important.
There you go. And we also created our own shows. Now, I know why I created my show. I created it because of the need for information and knowledge in the music industry. But you created your show about monsters, okay? So my first question, I wanted to ask you this since I've been watching your show. Why Monster Madhouse?
I grew up watching Count Gore Duvall on Creature Feature. And unlike today's horror movies, which I like today's horror movies, they're very frightening and very graphically detailed, but you know, you can't really set little Johnny and little Susie in front of these movies alone and let them watch them.
No.
The first thing out of the actor's mouth is an F word, or somebody's lungs coming out of their mouth, you know, and blood squirting out of their ears and stuff, and nudity and stuff. And you know, it's like, it makes me uncomfortable because it's like they're resorting to all of these things that you don't need that. These old horror movies didn't need that.
Right.
And a lot of times...
They scared you for really being scared.
The scariest part, man, the scariest thing in the world is the dark.
Right, and not knowing who was there.
You go in a room and it's pitch black, you can't see nothing.
Who's in the closet, who's under the bed.
That's the scariest thing in the world, man.
And it still is if you do it right.
Because if you can see it, you can put a bullet in it. You know what I mean? But if you can't see it, it's going to get you.
Right. All right, so now... Let's talk about your production. I want to talk because I see your shows, I watch your shows.
Or lack thereof.
You have or lack thereof. You have got a big production. You've got all these people. You have they have all this great makeup on, and they're doing all this stuff. But basically, it's a willy-nilly. There's no script.
No script.
Okay, so tell us why you chose the no script scenario.
Well, traditionally, these kind of shows are done. They're improvised. I mean, you can't write this kind of garbage.
I watched one of your shows. How in the world did you get Nikolai Volkov?
Man.
How did you get him on the show?
He came to us.
This guy's he's like a wrestler from the 60s, right?
From the 70s and the 80s. He used to fight Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy and George the Animal Steel. And
he'd come on and sing the Russian national anthem and everybody would boo him.
He did that on our show and we all stopped.
I saw it!
Yeah.
Let's go show you how you fight. Come on. Did you see that? Yeah. You got it?
Nikolai, we're going to be having him back soon, man. He's a big advocate for reaching out to the kids.
We're going to go to a video right now, Monster Madhouse. This is a video that I saw that's called Punches and Pulls, right?
Right.
It's all about
it's a
hitting and boink and bank.
Punched
Anyway,
and kicked.
check this out. Monster Madhouse, Punches and Pulls. Check it out.
Stop messing around with you.
Lord, that's it.
You got it?
DINO'S.
Uh-oh, it's time for another Ask Dino Tip of the Day segment. And we got some great stuff. It's brought to you by Music Scene Magazine. Ask Dino Tip of the Day. Check it out.
Dino's tip of the day.
Tip of the day.
Dino's tip of the day.
Tip of the day. Everybody, Dino Maddalone, Ask Dino Show. This is Tip of the Day. Today we're going to talk about a great drumming session for your drumming career. First, I want to thank Music City Magazine. Thank you so much, guys. I want to thank Brian Spahn and David Pimentel at Spahn Drums for my beautiful Spahn kit. I love it. The best drums I ever had in my life. Go out and buy these drums. They're fantastic. Number one, have good heads on your drums. Have the same heads. If you have emperors, if you have ambassadors, whatever, have the same heads. Okay. Make sure they're new if you can. Make sure they're new. I'm telling you, the new heads will always sound better than old heads. Okay, now you also have to have great sticks. Okay, you have to have sticks that are not funky and weathered or whatever. You got to have them nice and tight and hard. So when you get your accents and stuff, your cymbals, you want to be able to hear all those notes. All right, so have good sticks. All right, number three on this here is you have to have great cymbals. Do not go in there with funky cymbals. Have great cymbals. No cracks, no bends, no bends, no dents or whatever. Make sure that they're really good cymbals. All right. Very important. Tuning. When you go in, have your drums tuned, okay? So I know that when you get in there, you might change the tuning around a little bit. The engineer, the producer will help you. But make sure your bottom heads are snug. So when you tune, you get to try different tones. All you got to do is change that lug around this a little bit, and you'll get a higher pitch, a lower pitch. It's very easy if you have the bottom heads nice and snug. Okay, practicing with a click, playing with a click, recording with a click. It's so important. You have to know how to play with a click. Okay, I call it a body feel. Okay, some guys got a faster body feel, some guys got a slower body feel. Okay, you have got to get in tune with the click, whether it's 125 or 85 or 110, whatever. Your body feel's got to be in tune with that click. So what I do, I go out and I'll play a percussion instrument with the click or play with a track to get my body in the feel with what the BPM is. Okay, here's an example. Okay, I'll put the track on. Now, you can also play a bunch of different patterns. You can put the click on, and you can play different patterns. Now, there's certain songs that actually call for that, okay? I'm going to show you a little video now of a song. It's actually that song right there that I play drums on. And there's different patterns throughout the song, but it's still 125 per minute, okay? And you can see that, and this will help you play with the click by playing different patterns, okay? Check this out. The song being featured here is called Voice of Reason. It's not a mix, it's just a work version. It's off the new Joshua Paraki Resurrection CD, which I also produced. This first pattern here is in the pre-chorus. It is a straight rock pattern. The second pattern that's in the verse is a linear tribal pattern. No foot or hand coming down at the same time. This third pattern is a 16th note hat kick snare thing, a kind of Ozzy Crazy Train beat. The fourth pattern in the chorus is a double kick syncopated groove with the bell on the ride cymbal. The fifth pattern in the bridge here is a funky cymbal pattern with the left hand alternating with the hat and the snare. Now this is the album that got 3 nods from the Los Angeles Music Awards: Best Rock Album, Best Guitarist, and Best Rock Drummer. Joshua's screaming guitar solo is a double kick drum pattern, kind of pushing the solo to a very dynamic emotion. The seventh pattern, to raise the solo dynamic even more, is an alternating right hand slap with the china and the ride cymbal back and forth. All these patterns done to 125 beats per minute, all to the click. Ask Dino Show tip of the day. I want to thank Music Scene Magazine, Spawn Drums. I hope some of these tips help you in your drumming career.
We'll be right back.
A typical Acline day. Davey dropping by after school. Goomba Fred and Marie selecting a favorite piece. Just another Acline day. Or was it? It seems that word is getting out about Acline Chocolatier.
I wonder what their grandparents think.
And just when you think some people will never see eye to eye, it happens.
Can I help you?
That one.
No, that's my husband. Dead Abbott.
I don't think so.
Wait a minute.
For 20 years, Acline Chocolatier bringing people together with sweet unity. Acline chocolates are all made by hand on the premises by expert chocolatiers, led by owner and celebrity chocolatier Don Campbell. All kinds of chocolates and gifts for every holiday and occasion. They bring people together in some ways you'd never expect. Like I said, just another day at Acline Chocolatier, the sweetest of unity.
Bye, Davey.
All people, all ages.
Acline Chocolatier in Claremont, California, and Village Candy Kitchen, Oak Tree Village, Yucaipa, California. World-class chocolates and gifts for all holidays and occasions. Order online at acline.com. Acline Chocolatiers and Village Candy Kitchen, the sweetest of unity.
You're watching the Ask Dino Show.
That's some crazy drumming there. Oh, that was me. Okay. Anyway, now, what I want to ask you now, what about your music? What's going on with, okay, now we have Carlos Boroff, but then we have Jerry Moore, the musician. Now,
Right.
What's going on with Jerry Moore, the musician? What's happening?
Well, he's basically writing music for Carlos Boroff to play.
He's a Gemini, by the way.
Right, at this time. But as far as Jerry Moore music goes, I got a bunch of it in the can over the years. But right now, the main focus is Monster Madhouse stuff, which is kind of like Weird Al Yankovic meets the Monkees, meets Kiss. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Let's go to a video now. The Jerry Moore guitar player. Check him out.
Giant wings are flying. People running scared and frightened.
Simon, man, that was killer, man.
Thanks,
Good
man.
player, man. Good
Yeah.
player. All right, now,
Not bad for considering I have the arthritis going on here.
Advil. Anyway, what's going on now? I know you're in LA now, and you don't live in LA. You're in here, LA, and you're taking on a lot of meetings. You got a lot of things going on. What's new? What's going on?
Well, we're out here. I've got an new executive producer on the show, Jim Schoaf, who's helping us out, really push this stuff out.
Jim here today?
Jim is here.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim.
Hey.
Jim.
Actually, I'm out here to help another guy start a TV show.
Cool.
Yeah. And the guy's name is Shephard Clark. Shephard Clark, come on over here real quick. Hurry up.
Where is he? Shepherd
Shepherd
Clark.
Clark. Hey, come here, man.
Shepherd,
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Is one of the world famous figure skaters. You can look him up on YouTube. Shepherd Clark. There he is. Shep.
Wow.
What's going on?
I don't like guys that dress better than me. How you
Now,
doing,
he
bro?
makes all this stuff too, man. He's
fine.
a world-class figure skater, medalist, and he also designs and makes all this jewelry and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's a philanthropist. Amazing stuff, man.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what.
And just like that, poof, by the magic of television, we are here in Palos Verdes Estates, California, at the beautiful mansion of Shepherd Clark, who just walked on our set. I don't know, we just found him there, I guess. But anyway, he invited us to his house. We are here. Shepherd, thanks for coming down.
Thanks, Dino.
Okay, so what do you call this place now? It's the
This is the Chateau.
Chateau.
Yeah.
Chateau. It's not a house, it's a chateau. Okay, so anyway, Shephard is a famous ice skater. He was a U.S. men's champion in that realm there for a long time, and now he's doing some other things. Now he's got his own television show coming out called The House of Show. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. So Shephard, give us a little bit of background. Tell us about the skating first. What's going on? What happened with the skating here?
Well, Dino, I'm so glad you're here at my home and with my cats. And I began skating at 3.5 years old, and I had an older sibling who wanted to learn because ice skating birthday parties were popular, and I loved it, so I kept skating, and it stuck.
Okay, now let's talk about your new show coming out. Now, I'm really interested because we had Jerry on the show, which was KARLOS BORLOFF, and Jerry created his own show. I created my own show, and now you're going to create your own show. Could you give us a little bit of a background on what you're going to do on your show? It's called House of Show, by the way.
Yeah, I've been so blessed to work with Jerry Moore and House of Show.
Hey, Jerry!
Hey,
you're
Jerry.
right here. So you're gonna have people on. You're gonna talk to them, interview them.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some great music on.
Yeah. I create oil paintings with gems on them. They start on the ice. I start skating them on the ice, the designs, and then they become
you skate on the ice.
Yes.
And your design that you have on the ice is what you paint.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
And different celebrities and really cool people that you and I hang out with at different times come to me, and they have their charities, their causes that they're really interested in. And so what I do is I design a signature jewel just for them and their cause and help them raise money.
So this is everything you do has got to be totally original, because you can't do the exact same thing on the ice twice. So you go out and what everything you do is totally original.
It has to be original, and I am all about originality.
Cool. And he is. And no guest gets away without the extra calories added to their waistline. So we have got a great gift here for our guest, presented by the celebrity chocolatier Don Campbell from Acline Chocolatiers.
Oh my God!
We want to give this to Shephard here for being such a nice guy, inviting us to his chateau.
Thank you.
Anyway, Don, you want to give this to Shephard here?
Sure. I can't believe it. These are so good.
Thank you so much for inviting us to your chateau.
My pleasure, Don, and I have something for you. I've got something for you. You've been so nice, and your chocolates are so good. I have something from my Gold Rush
Look at that.
for the answer to cancer. Very special jewelry line, necklace, bracelets, and earrings for you. It's gold-plated fine crystal.
Oh my God, look at that.
It's a worldwide campaign to help a doctor with a vaccine for cancer that's a major medical breakthrough.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a love fest
It is.
at the Ask Dino Show.
How special is that?
Thanks for watching.
I'm Shephard Clark, and I have a new TV show coming up called The House of Show. And you are watching the Ask Dino Show.
Dino.
Now, what I want to ask you is, where can they get a hold of you? Where can they see you? What's the website? What can they do? How can they get a hold of you and your show?
Well, basically, you can find our headquarters at monstermadhouse.com. If you want to see some of our videos, of course, you can go to youtube.com/monstermadhouse or Monster Madhouse 2. We got a ton of videos up there for now, but we're getting ready to yank all that stuff down, so soon you will have to go to monstermadhouse.com.
Great information. Now, what do we do at the end of the show?
Let's
and
jam,
you
dude.
cut. I'll hear some drums right here. You've talked about a lot tonight, but usually what we do, we usually ask our guests to look at that camera there and to just give. Let's say there's some kid at home that wants to be KARLOS BORLOFF or Jerry Moore and wants to do what you do. Just give them some information, a little bit of advice on what they can do to kind of get going.
First of all, don't do it. No, I'm kidding. What you do, get up off your butt, get off the couch, and go do something.
Right.
But you know what? Take a camera with you. Because you never know when you're going to see Bigfoot coming out of a UFO or something like that. You get that footage, you might make a bunch of money. Especially here in LA, Paparazzi is another way to do, it's a whole nother realm.
All right, Jerry. KARLOS, thanks for coming down, man. Come on. All right. He's a great guy. Now listen to this guy now, because he's been doing this for a while now. I mean, he's a great musician. He's got the music part down. But watch his shows, watch what he does, listen to him. There's a lot of stuff going on with this guy. And stay tuned for his new shows coming out too, okay? Okay, I'd like to thank David McNeil, our producer, Gordon Michael, our tech director. Get better, Gordon. Steve Van Warmer on the boards in there. Don Campbell, our celebrity chocolatier, who you all know. My brother Jeff, our artist back here, who does the painting for me. all the camera guys here and lady that's helping us out today. My name is Dino Maddalone. This is the Ask Dino Show, and stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, look, it's Dawn Campbell, the celebrity chocolatier. And she came down, she likes KARLOS Boroff show so much. Monster Madhouse, she made all these fantastic, I mean, look at this, look at that. That's right there, Monster Madhouse, fantastic chocolates. It's the best chocolates in the world. It is Dawn Campbell, the celebrity chocolatier. Dawn?
Hi, come and see us at Acline Chocolatier in Claremont, California, or up in Oakland at Village Candy Kitchen, Oakland, Utah, or at acline.com, a-kline.com. See you there.
Mine. You know, I had to bring you a Monster Madhouse t-shirt, man, so you could represent at the gym.
What's the Ask Dino Show?
You're a good guest. You're the best we've had.
Well, you're the host with the most.
Let's pay each other now.
Right on.